So we have discussed about distance, displacement, speed and velocity. Now if you take motion of the body moves like this. In this example, body moves from A to B through 2 meter in 1 second, then from B to C 2 meter in 1 second. In this case, we write distance, displacement, speed and velocity. Let us see what happens. Distance in this case, total path length 2 meter plus 2 meter, 4 meter. This is distance. Then displacement, magnitude of displacement. Just to we are not writing the direction, just we write the magnitude of displacement. Initial point, this is the final point. Then displacement means shortest distance between initial point and final points. So this is the displacement. Hence this is 2 root 2 meter. 2 root 2 meter. This is displacement. Now you write speed. Speed means distance by time. Here distance is 4 meter by total time taken is 1 plus 1 2 seconds. So 4 by 2, which means 2 meter per second. Meter per second. This is speed. Now you write velocity. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. Here displacement is 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 by time taken is 2. Hence 2 cancel. This is root 2 meter per second. So here distance and displacement are different. Distance is 4 meter, displacement is 2 root 2. Distance is more than displacement. Similarly, speed is equal to 2 meter per second. Velocity is root 2 meter per second. Root 2 is less than 2 because its value is 1.414 meter per second. Value of root 2 is 1.414, which is less than that of 2. That is, speed is more than velocity. Distance is more than displacement. And if you take another example, body moves from A to B like this, 2 meter in 1 second, then moves in the same direction. This is C, reaches the point C 2 meter in the same time interval 1 second. So what is the difference between this example and in the previous example? Here particle moves in the same straight line in the same direction, whereas in the previous example particle moves in different directions. So here particle moves in the same straight line in the same direction. In this case, you can write distance, displacement, speed and velocity. So what is distance here? Distance is equal to 2 meter plus 2 meter. This is the initial point and this is the final point. Path followed is this. Hence, length of this path followed is the distance. So 2 plus 2, total distance is 4 meter. Displacement is equal to 2 plus 2. This is the initial point and this is the final point. Shortest distance means the same distance. 2 plus 2, 4 meter. Distance is total path length. AB plus BC. AB is 2 meter, BC is 2 meter. So 2 plus 2, 4 meter. Displacement, straight line distance between 2 points, initial point and final point. So this is the straight line distance, nothing but 2 plus 2, which is 4 meter. So here distance and displacement both are equal. Similarly, you take Speed. Speed means distance by time taken. Here distance is 4, by time taken is 2 seconds. So 4 by 2, that is 2 meter per second. Then velocity. Velocity equal to displacement by time. Displacement, what is displacement here? 4 meter. So 4 by time taken is 2 seconds. So again this is 2 meter per second. So magnitude of velocity is 2 meter per second. Value of speed is 2 meter per second. So speed and velocity both are same here. Magnitude of velocity and speed both are same. So if you take this example, when the body moves in the same straight line in the same direction, when the body moves in the same straight line in the same direction, then both distance and displacement are equal, speed and velocity are equal. Except this case, if you take any other case, as in the previous example. In the previous example, you have distance is 4 meter, displacement is 2 root meter. That means distance is more than displacement. Speed is 2 meter per second, velocity is root 2. So speed is more than velocity. So distance is more than displacement, speed is more than velocity. So when the body is moving in a different directions, then speed and distances. So distance is more than displacement, speed is more than velocity. Except when the body moves in the same straight line in the same direction. So when the body moves in the same straight line in the same direction, then only distance and displacement, speed and velocity are equal. In all other cases, distance is always greater than magnitude of displacement, speed is always greater than magnitude of velocity. So in general, if you generalize the situation, distance is greater or equal. When it is greater, when it is equal? It is equal when the body moves in the same straight line in the same direction. So distance is greater or equal to displacement. Distance is greater or equal to displacement. Equal when the body moves in the same straight line in the same direction. Greater when the body moves in different directions. Different directions are different paths. Similarly, speed is always greater or equal to magnitude of velocity. Magnitude, if you take magnitude of velocity. So speed is always greater or equal to velocity. Equal when the body moves in the same straight line in the same direction, then speed and velocity are equal. Greater when the body moves in different directions, then speed is greater than velocity. So this is a simple thing to be noted. So distance is always greater or equal to displacement, speed is always greater or equal to velocity. Now you have uniform speed. Uniform speed and non-uniform speed. Similarly, you have uniform velocity, non-uniform velocity. So uniform speed. When do you say that the body moves with uniform speed? And when do you say that the body moves with a non-uniform speed? So the name itself indicates the speed is uniform, means speed means distance covered in 1 second. Suppose if the body covers equal distances in equal intervals of times, then you say that the body moves with uniform speed. For example, suppose if you take a particle, starts here, it moves from A to B through 2 meter in 1 second. Then again from B to C moves 2 meter in 1 second. Again from C to D it moves 2 meter in 1 second. So here total time of journey is 3 seconds. Total time of travel is 3 seconds. So we divide the total time into 3 equal parts, equal time intervals. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. In the first second, the particle travels a distance of 2 meter. In the second second, travels a distance of 2 meter again. In the third second, travels the same distance of 2 meter. So in the first case, that is from A to B, speed is distance 2 by time 1. So that is 2 meter per second. Similarly, this is from A to B. Similarly, from B to C, if you take speed is equal to same 2 by 1, that is 2 meter per second. From C to D, speed is same value, 2 meter per second. So here the speed, then you say that speed is uniform, because at every point of time the speed is the same. That means in equal intervals of times the body covers equal distances. Hence body is said to be moves with uniform speed when the body covers equal distances in equal intervals of times. So this is uniform speed. Similarly, you have non-uniform speed. What is non-uniform speed? Reverse of this. If the body covers unequal distances in equal intervals of times, then you say that the body moves with non-uniform speed. For example, if you take body moves from A to B through 2 meter in 1 second, and body moves from B to C 3 meter in 1 second, body moves from C to D, say if it is 4 meter, in the third second. That means total time of journey is 3 seconds. Now we divide the total time of journey into 3 equal parts. That is 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. In the first second it travels a distance of 2 meter. That means during this time interval, velocity speed is 2 meter per second. In the second part, speed is 3 meter per second, because in 1 second it travels a distance of 3 meter, hence speed is 3 meter per second. And here speed is 4 meter per second. So speed varies from time to time. Hence this is called non-uniform speed. So body is said to be moves with non-uniform speed if the body covers unequal distances in equal intervals of times. Then you say that the body moves with non-uniform speed. So this is the difference between uniform speed and non-uniform speed. Similarly, you have uniform velocity and a non-uniform velocity. Uniform velocity means if the body covers equal displacements in equal intervals of times. Instead of distances, we take displacements. So if the body covers equal displacements in equal intervals of times, then you say that the body moves with uniform velocity. So you have uniform velocity. Similarly, you have non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity. So uniform velocity means when the body covers equal displacements in equal intervals of times, then we say that the body moves with uniform velocity. If the body covers unequal displacements in equal intervals of times, then you say that body moves with non-uniform velocity. Just like here, if the body moves from A to B in this direction through 2 meter in 1 second, and from B to C in this direction, because we are specifying displacements, hence we generally say the direction. So 2 meter 1 second along this direction, then from C to D it covers same displacement 2 meter in 1 second. So here second displacement is 2 meter, in the second displacement is 2 meter, in the third second displacement is 2 meter. So here not only the magnitudes, direction is the same. Here in the first second it moves in the eastward direction. In the second also moves in the same eastward direction. In the third second also it moves in the eastward direction. So displacement is the same when both magnitude and directions must be equal. So here 2 meter, 2 meter, 2 meter. Magnitude is same. Direction eastwards, eastwards, eastwards. So direction is also same. That way, if the body covers equal displacements in equal intervals of times, then we say that body moves with uniform velocity. Otherwise, non-uniform velocity. If it covers unequal displacements in equal intervals of times, then we say that body moves with non-uniform velocity. For example, so it covers 2 meter in the first second, 3 meter in the second second, 4 meter in the third second. Then it moves with non-uniform velocity. So this is uniform velocity and non-uniform velocity. Now we will do some problems based on distance, displacement, speed and velocity. Now you take one problem. So first problem, if on a round trip one person travels 6 km and arrive back to the starting point, then find the distance and displacement. If on a round trip, suppose the person is started here, go to B, again comes back to the same point. This is a round trip. In general, round trip means comes to the same point after some time. So travels from A to B, then again from B to A. So here we have to calculate distance and displacement. 6 km distance. This is 6 km. So distance here is actual path length. So person started from A to B, moves from A to B 6 km. Then again from B to A 6 km. So distance travelled here is 6 plus 6. This is 12 km. Now displacement. What is displacement? Shortest distance between initial point and final point. Here this is the initial point and the same point is the final point, because person where he started reaches the same point, arrive to the same point, hence displacement becomes 0 here. So distance is 6 plus 6, 12 km. Displacement is 0. Second problem. A body goes 20 km north and then 10 km due east. The displacement of the body from the starting point is. A body goes 20 km north and then 10 km due east. The displacement of the body from the starting point is. So here body moves northwards like this, 20 km. This is northward, because if you draw the directions of the earth, up is north, down is south, west and east. So here body moves 20 km due north, that is northward direction, then moves eastward. This is 10 km. So this is the path of the body travelled or moved, A, B, C. So 20 km north, then 10 km due east, that is in the eastward direction. So we have to calculate the displacement. What is the displacement? Shortest distance between initial point and final point. This is the initial point and this is the final point. Shortest distance means a straight line distance. So you connect these 2 points by a straight line like this. Then AC represents displacement in magnitude and direction. Hence displacement displacement is equal to, so hypotenuse of this right angled triangle, hypotenuse, so length of hypotenuse is 20 square plus 10 square under root, 20 square plus 10 square, this is 400 plus 10 square is 100 under root, so 400 plus 100 500 root, so root 500 means root 100 into root 5, so root 100 means 10, so 10 root 5 meter, that is the unit of displacement. Since it is vector quantity, you have to show the direction also. So AC will be directed in which direction? Like this means like this, northeast, that is between north and east, so northeast, so 10 root 5 meter northeast. So if the problem is asked to find the magnitude of the displacement, then you simply write 10 root 5 meter, and if it is asked direction also, so you have to write the direction, northeast. Third problem, a player completes a circular path of radius r in 40 seconds. At the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds, displacement will be, a player completes a circular path of radius r in 40 seconds. We have to find the displacement at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds. So this is the circular path. This is the circular path. So player started here, moves like this, comes to this point in 40 seconds. So for one circular path, the time taken is 40 seconds. And we have to find the distance covered, displacement covered, not distance. We have to find the displacement covered. So we have to find displacement in 2 minutes 40 seconds. 2 minutes 40 seconds means 2 minutes 40 seconds. 2 minutes means 2 into 60 seconds plus 40 seconds. 2 into 60 means 120 plus 40. 120 plus 40, 160 seconds. When this is divided by the 40, then you get number of trips first of all. So 160 by 40 means 160 by 40, 4. So 4 trips, total 4 trips. Hence completes one circle, second circle, third circle, fourth circle, reaches the same point after 2 minutes 40 seconds. Hence what is the displacement? The initial point is A, and he completes 4 rounds in 2 minutes 40 seconds, because 2 minutes 40 seconds means 160 seconds. For one complete circle, the time taken is 40 seconds. So in 160 seconds, what are the number of circles completed? 160 by 40, that is 4 rounds. So he will complete, the player completes 4 rounds and reaches the same starting point A. Hence starting point and final point would be the same. Hence displacement is 0. Displacement is 0. So another problem. A body is moving with a uniform velocity of 10 meter per second. Then the velocity of the body after 10 seconds is. So here body is moving with uniform velocity of 10 meter per second, and it is asked to find the velocity after 10 seconds. So here body is moving with uniform velocity. What do you mean by uniform velocity? If the velocity of the body remains constant forever, if the velocity of the body remains constant throughout, at any time, if the velocity remains constant, then that velocity is called uniform velocity. That is the definition of uniform velocity. The name itself indicates that velocity is uniform. Uniform means same forever. Hence velocity of the body after 10 seconds remains the same value. So velocity of the body after 10 seconds or 20 seconds or 30 seconds, whatever may be the time, the velocity remains the same value, that is 10 meter per second. So your answer is 10 meter per second even after 10 seconds. Okay? There is no change in its velocity. Next problem. A car is moving at a speed of 15 meter per second. In how much time will it covers a distance of 1.2 kilometer? So here car is moving with a speed of 15 meter per second. This is the speed of the car, and we have to find the time taken. We have to find the time taken to cover a distance of, that is yes, distance of 1.2 kilometer. So here speed of the car is given as 15 meter per second. This is the speed of the car is given as 15 meter per second, and we have to find the time taken. This is time taken to cover a distance of 1.2 kilometer. So this is distance. So distance S is equal to 1.2 kilometer. So we have to find the time taken to cover this distance. So here this distance must be converted into meter. Kilometer should be converted into meter. And we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Therefore, here distance S is equal to 1.2 into 1000. This is 1200 meter. So this is distance and this is speed. We have to find the time taken. So from the definition of speed, speed is equal to distance by time. Distance by time. That is implies V is equal to, if speed is written as V is equal to S by T. And here V is given as 15. So 15 is equal to, S is given as 1200 meter, 1200 by time. So therefore T is equal to time taken 1200 divided by 15. So 15 8 times 8, then it is 0. So 80. So time taken is 80 seconds. Time taken is 80 seconds. Okay. Another problem. A bus is moving at 20 meter per second. How much distance in kilometer will the bus covers in 25 minutes? So here bus is moving with a speed of 20 meter per second. This is the speed of the bus. And we have to find the distance covered in kilometer in 25 minutes. So here time is given as 25 minutes. And again this minutes should be converted into seconds. Therefore this is equal to 25 into 1 minute means 60 seconds. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So multiplied with 60. Then it becomes 1500 seconds. So this is the speed of the bus and this is the time taken. And we have to find the distance covered in this 25 minutes of time frame. So we have to find the distance. Distance covered by the bus. Distance S is equal to how much? And from the definition of speed, what is speed? Speed is equal to distance by time. We have to find the distance here. So S is equal to speed into time, V into T, Vt. And here V is 20 and time taken is 1500 second. 1500. So 15 to 30 and there are 3 zeros. So distance covered is 30,000 meter, but it is asked to find the distance in kilometer. We have to convert this meter into kilometer. We know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. 30,000 meter means how much time? So S is equal to 30,000 divided by 1000. When meter is converted into kilometer, we have to divide this value by 1000. So 3 zeros cancelled, then remaining is 30. So 30 kilometer. 30 kilometer is your answer. So here speed of the bus is given as 20 meter per second, and time taken is given as 25 minutes. This minutes is converted into seconds. Therefore, time is equal to 1500 seconds. We have to find the distance covered by the bus during this time of 1500 seconds. And speed is equal to s by t. This is from definition. Therefore, s is equal to v into t, speed into t, vt. That is 20 into 1500, 30,000 meter. This 30,000 meter should be converted into kilometer because it is asked to find the distance in kilometer. You have to find the distance in kilometer. Hence, this should be divided by 1000. Then you get 30. So 30 kilometer. This is the distance covered by the bus in 30 kilometers.